Welcome back once again, YouTubers. This is Liking the Covers 4963. Back with part 3 of my late free comic book day haul for 2018. Now the rest of this coming up here is books that came from Up and Away. Because my first initial run was, because like I said in the other video, it was raining that Saturday, and I just stopped. I was going to go to Rock and Rooster first and then come back. But with the rain coming down, I thought, nope, I'll just go ahead and stop here. And when I did stop there, I mean, I felt good stopping there because there was people underneath the tent, and when the rain was coming down, there was a hole up in the tent. It was not big. It was small, but it was just enough for where the water dripped through, and it was going to drip into a long box of comics. And I went over to the lady and I says, do you have some tape? You have a leak? And she was like, I'll go inside, because she didn't have anything out there in the tent. She had to go inside. So this gentleman came out. He had some black electric tape. It wasn't really duct tape. It was like the tape you use for electronics. And he took and patched it up. And, he said thank you. And I told him he was welcome. I says, this is your livelihood. You guys pay money for this stuff, even though this is, $1 today. I mean, you guys paid, who knows, you paid maybe, a little bit more, a little bit less for this. I said, you don't want to lose a whole long box of comic books to rain damage. And he agreed with me. So, I mean, yeah. I felt good. I felt like I was in the right place at the right time for that. Okay, to get into part 3. We've been through 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, and now we're going to try to breezy through this one here. And start off with a book that I used to have in my collection, and now I got it back. This is from Epic Comics. This is number 1 from April 1983. This is Coyote. And yeah, it's got a wraparound cover. That's... if I can get that all in there. That is just a beautiful, beautiful cover. This is another one that either I gave away or traded or sold over the years. And for $1, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it. So it's back in, that one is back in my collection. Okay, this one here threw me off a little bit because I have John Sable Freelance, and that was in 83, and I don't remember when it ended, but I have the first 6 issues, and I have issue number 8. But this here is I should say, is from First Comics. This was their 5th year anniversary. This is from March 1988, number 1, $1.75 book, $2.45 in Canada. Sable, Return of the Hunter. And this is a new creative team of Marv Wolfman and Bill Jaska. Sorry if I destroyed your name. But the new creative team reveals the startling story. Realism in comics from Iran to AIDS. The first of the new breed of heroes continues at the forefront. So yeah. Then this one here I found. This is not in the greatest of shape, but there was no way. I seen this and I was like, I thought this would be gone by the time, that somebody would already pick this. I mean, there was family there and everything. I mean, I was surprised because there was children running around with their parents, and they were looking, all over in the boxes. And this one here, it was just like, wow. This is the first Disney Comics issue. This is oh wow. If I can get that in there. It's got a date stamp from May the 15th. Cool. Number 1 of Disney's DuckTales. Now I have issue 1 and I have issue number 2. And somewhere around here in my collection I have number 3. So this one here is from June. This is from, stop the thing here for a second. I want to look this up. This is from June 1990. And this here is Marv Wolfman. From what I read now, I don't know if he did this one or not, but I know that number 3 is his. But I'm not. Yeah, okay, right here it says. Right here in front of me it does. It says DuckTales number 1, the Ice Demon. Webby is kidnapped and Scrooge can only get her back by giving his lucky dime to Magica Dispel. Story by Marv Wolfman, art by C. Corder and Robert Batt. So yes, Marv Wolfman did this first issue. That's 1 and 2 of Disney DuckTales. Woo! Part 7 to Executioner Song, X-Men number 15. I'm not sure. I gotta look again. I might have this one, but if I don't, I'll take another one because this is Andy Kubert and M. Pendington doing this cover. And this is almost, no, this is not the wrap up yet. There was 5 more parts to this before the series ended. This was like beginning of the second half. That is a nice cover with Andy Kubert. Now this one here has a little story behind it. This is Tales to Astonish starring the Submariner. This is the reprint from the 1968, do I want to say? And this is originally presented in Submariner number 1. But I haven't really ever tried to get Submariner number 1. But this one here, this is from December of 79. Yes. And it says the reprint's copyright was 1967. But if I'm not mistaken, this started in 68. But yeah. A reprint of Submariner number 1. Then I found G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 50. And I have one other G.I. Joe, which is issue 31. Now I have issue 50. And this one here is a giant-sized issue featuring a sneak preview of G.I. Joe's Special Missions. This was from August 1986. Okay. Yeah. It has to be 86, yes. Because of the Marvel 25th anniversary. Another Marvel team-up. Spider-Man and the Falcon. Issue number 114. So I've got going from 111, 113, 114, and 116. So yeah, and like I say, these are not. This was $1, but this was. I mean, these are still good. Excuse me, good reading copies. And even, I mean, I have the option to, when I do get all of them, or while I'm trying to get them, if I'm able to get some upgrades. But right now, I'm just myself. I'm just enjoying what I have and appreciate what I have. Catwoman number 38. Now, I stopped getting Catwoman when they changed the artist and all that, but because I went from issue 14 of that run, I'm up till 34. But this one here was, I had another cover that was the 75th variant cover of Flash, and it was a Batman, either Batman or, no, I think it was either Batman or Detective Comics. But now I got another one here of the Flash 75th Catwoman number 38. Then I found this, which is Batman 66 number 14. Now I have 2 issues of this, and if I come across other ones in this series, I will go ahead and get them. Another thing I found was this was a selfie variant cover, which was sweet to find. So I have issue 14, a variant, and issue 25. Found this, Mark Waid, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Alex Ross. And if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I do believe it's Alex Ross cover. This is the Kingdom issue number 1. Now I have this issue. I went and grabbed another one. This is issue 685 of Action Comics. It's Supergirl in Action Comics, the all-new Metropolis Marvel. And it's an homage to Action Comics issue number 1. And this was also sweet because of this year being the anniversary and Action Comics going all the way up to 1,000 issues. And next is Adventure Comics, starring Supergirl. This is issue 422. Now this makes my second copy of the Adventures comics with starring Supergirl. I have a 382, and now I have 422. Yeah, 382. Okay, whoa. I tell you, I blabber too much. I appreciate it. I mean, I apologize. I appreciate people that are watching these because these are long. Here is a book I have seen this, and I may have even read it back then. This is from 1972. This is Archie at Riverdale High, issue number 1. In all my years of comic book reading, collecting covers and everything, this is the first time I've came across an Archie at Riverdale High, number 1, ever. And this is not in the greatest condition, but it is the first issue, and excuse me, and it for $1, it wasn't going to stay. I had another drink here. Okay, it helped the throat. Next is Archie at Riverdale High, issue number 2. This is from September 1972. And for $1, low issues like this, yeah. This is issue number 5. This is from February 1973. And this is the Archies that, I mean, I went through that phase like a lot of us probably did, or a majority of us did. I used my mom's record player, didn't destroy it, but I got the record off of the cereal box, and I played it, and over the years it got lost. I wish I still had that, because that was just cool how they did that. They put a record on the back of a cereal box, and you got to listen to Sugar Sugar by the Archies, #1 music from 1969. Okay. I know I've been going a real long time, and I do apologize. This just made the day phenomenal, awesome, exciting. It just made that Saturday, no matter the amount of rain, the sun shined right after that rain left, and it was. I tell you, every year they outdo themselves. Every year they put books in there. Now we're talking books that are not. I mean, these aren't books that are in the greatest of shape, but it's still together, and it's got the, it's still intact. This book is still together, and the artwork is just, it's, who couldn't just go through here and just enjoy the art? Art's beautiful, and this cover is. But this is Woody Woodpecker, #22. This is the first time I have had a Golden Age book. This is 1 year or a year. Because this is December, January 1954. So this is a year before the Silver Age. Begins in 56. So this is the end of 54. It was like a year and some that went from Golden Age to Silver Age. And also, this has got the stamp November the 13th, and it's got an AM. November 13th, AM. So, that's part 3 of my free comic book day for 2018. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you do. If you want, you can thumbs up, thumbs down. You can subscribe if you like, or comment down below. I just hope people found what they were looking for on Free Comic Book Day, and that this year just phenomenal year, and just we get the comics, realistically find some great comics this year. So until next time, I'm surprised this thing didn't turn off. Until next time, enjoy the covers, but stick around for the stories. Take care, everyone.